Hey there, sleep enthusiasts! Ready to dive into the spooky side of slumber? Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, unable to move, feeling like something heavy is pressing down on you? Like a ghost decided to use you as a mattress? Welcome to the terrifying world of sleep paralysis. It's like a horror movie, but you're the star. It's like your body says, nah, I'm staying asleep. But your brain's like, let's wake up and panic. Classic brain-body miscommunication, right? Today we're diving into 10 things you should not do if you get sleep paralysis. Spoiler alert, screaming for help is one of them. Trust me, this is a video you don't want to sleep on. Let's get started. First things first, don't panic. Seriously, take a deep breath. Easier said than done, right? But trust me, it's worth it. Here's the thing, panic triggers a fight-or-flight response which floods your body with adrenaline. That makes the experience feel even more terrifying. Like, did I just sign up for a horror movie? Terrifying. Studies show that staying calm can actually shorten the episode. So, it's like a cheat code for your brain. Now I get it. Telling someone not to panic during sleep paralysis is like telling someone not to blink during a staring contest. Almost impossible, right? But here's a trick. Focus on your breathing. It's like your secret weapon. Breathe in slowly through your nose, count to 4, and exhale. Feel that? Instant zen. It's like tricking your brain into thinking everything's under control, even when you're questioning all your life choices. You've got this. It might feel natural to fight against the paralysis, but this can actually make things worse. Your brain and body are temporarily out of sync, like two people trying to dance to completely different songs. Trying to force movement can increase frustration and fear. Instead, focus on small movements like wiggling your fingers or toes. Think of it as sending a polite nudge to your body, like saying, "Hey buddy, any chance we can wake up now?" You'd be surprised how often a little patience goes a long way. Remember, slow and steady wins the race, unless the race is to the fridge at midnight. Here's the creepy part. Many people report seeing or feeling a presence during sleep paralysis. It could be a shadowy figure, a ghostly hand, or even that terrifying thing you saw in a horror movie last week. But guess what? It's all in your head. These hallucinations are your brain's way of making sense of a confusing state. It's like your brain decides to be an overachiever, saying, hey, you can't move. Let's throw in some nightmare fuel for fun. The trick is to remind yourself, this isn't real. Distract yourself by counting backwards from 100 or imagining a calming place. Trust me, it's hard to focus on scary shadows when you're mentally planning your dream vacation. And if you're feeling extra brave, you can even challenge those shadows. Imagine yourself as the hero in a ghost story, ready to face whatever comes your way. Because let's be honest, shadows are just shadows. They can't handle a good laugh or a bright light. Did you know that sleep paralysis is more likely to occur when you sleep on your back? Research suggests this position can make it easier for your airway to become partially obstructed, triggering paralysis. It's like your body is lying there saying, oh, you thought this was the most comfortable position? Think again. Try sleeping on your side or even your stomach. Your body will thank you. Bonus tip, invest in a good body pillow. Not only does it keep you cozy, but it's also like having a snuggle buddy who doesn't steal the blankets. And hey, if you're feeling fancy, try arranging multiple pillows for extra support. It's like building a fortress of comfort. So, switch it up and find the position that helps you wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day. Sleep deprivation is one of the biggest triggers for sleep paralysis. When you don't get enough rest, your sleep cycles become irregular, increasing your chances of waking up at the wrong time. Think of your brain as a phone battery. If it's not fully charged, it's going to glitch. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. And no, pulling an all-nighter and then crashing for 14 hours doesn't count as balance. Your body's not a college student cramming for finals. Create a relaxing bedtime routine to help you wind down. Try meditating, reading a book, or sipping on some herbal tea. Stretching using a sleep mask or listening to white noise can also help. Consider using a lavender diffuser or a cozy blanket to make your sleep environment more inviting. And keep a sleep journal to track your progress and identify any patterns. Remember, a well-rested mind is a happy mind. Sweet dreams. Late-night coffee runs or that extra glass of wine might sound like a good idea, but both caffeine and alcohol can mess with your sleep cycle. Caffeine keeps your brain too alert, like it's ready to write a novel at 3 a.m., while alcohol can disrupt REM sleep, where sleep paralysis often happens. So what's the solution? Stick to water or herbal tea instead. Chamomile tea is a classic. It's like a hug in a mug, except it doesn't come with unsolicited advice from your relatives. Plus, it pairs perfectly with a good book or some late-night journaling. And if you really want to wind down, try some light stretches or meditation. Your future well-rested self will thank you. Stress is a major culprit behind sleep paralysis. When you're anxious, your body produces cortisol, which can disrupt your sleep cycles. It's like your brain is throwing a 24/7 anxiety party, and no one invited relaxation. Try relaxation techniques like meditation, journaling, or even yoga before bed. Or my personal favorite, venting to your pet about your problems. They're great listeners and they never interrupt. Lower stress, better sleep, it's a win-win. And hey, don't forget the power of a good bubble bath, some scented candles, or curling up with a good book. Laughter, hobbies, and nature walks can also work wonders. Find what makes you happy and make it a part of your routine. Because a happy mind leads to a restful night. Sweet dreams. Your sleep environment matters. A messy, noisy, or uncomfortable bedroom can increase the chances of sleep paralysis. Think of it as a horror movie set. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. Like a bat cave, but cozier. And please, no scrolling through TikTok until 2 a.m. Your brain needs a break from the dance challenges. Blue light is the enemy of good sleep. It's like kryptonite for your dreams. Think of your bedroom as a spa for your brain. Pamper it. Declutter. Light a candle. Maybe even one that smells like lavender. And invest in blackout curtains. Because who needs sunlight when you're dreaming of tropical beaches? Oh, and if your mattress feels like it's been through a war, it might be time for an upgrade. Your back will thank you, and so will your dreams. If sleep paralysis happens often, don't just brush it off. It's not just a spooky bedtime story. Talk to someone, a friend, a family member, or even a sleep specialist. You'd be surprised how many people have their own sleep paralysis tales. Persistent episodes could point to underlying issues like sleep apnea or narcolepsy. So, it's worth getting checked out. Sharing your experience can also make it less scary. It's like shining a light on the monster under the bed. It's like when you tell someone about that embarrassing thing you did in middle school and they laugh instead of judging you. Suddenly it's not so bad. Turns out, everyone's got their own weird sleep stories. And sometimes they're even funnier than yours. Finally, let's bust a myth. Sleep paralysis has been blamed on everything from demons to aliens. But the truth is, it's a natural phenomenon. Your brain is caught between REM sleep and wakefulness. Think of it like your computer freezing while it's updating. Annoying? Yes. Supernatural? Nope. Understanding the science behind it can take away some of the fear. Knowledge is power, folks. And it's way cheaper than an exorcist. Plus, no need to call Ghostbusters. So, there you have it. 10 things you should not do if you experience sleep paralysis. Remember, it's scary, but it's also temporary and manageable. And hey, if you ever find yourself in that situation, just think of it as your brain's way of saying, hey, let's make tonight interesting. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And maybe even a high five to your screen. Just be careful not to break it. Share it with a friend who might need to hear this. Because who doesn't love a good sleep paralysis story over coffee? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the weird and wonderful world of sleep. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, sleep tight and don't let the bedbugs bite.